Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for coming here today. I really appreciate your company. I have got several little projects in this wee box that I have been working on the last week, so I thought I would show you what I've been doing, just busy work. I did a little bit of a bookmark. I put 2 strips of brown and then a strip of blue with something on it. I don't know, just plain blue I think. And then I did some collage with stickers and a couple of other bits and pieces. Put it on some nice book paper, put a little piece of ribbon there, and that's a bookmark. It can go into a journal. Now I found these gorgeous little cards that I've already cut out, and they've embossed themselves with the die, and I've stamped these. Now the stamp set I was using, where did I put that? I had it here a minute ago. I put it down somewhere now. I don't know where I've put it. Oh no. Oh, that's disastrous. Where did I put that? I don't know. But the stamp said, one was hello friend, and I did that in the green and go on to that little card. Then hello friend, there's another one that's the same thing. So happy for you, best wishes, and the other one was thank you. And when I found these little cards, they were in with this little blue card, and it was blank. So I thought, okay, I had some of these pieces left over, so I put them at an angle just to give it something different. And then a lovely sticker with 2 young ladies having a cup of tea. So that will go into the post with somebody. Now, these gorgeous little things, years ago, a couple of years ago, I bought a die that had lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pieces. And these little pieces here were some of them. So I spent quite a few minutes for the last 24 hours cutting out dies. Let me just show my little box. See, there's little ones there with the time. There's a little tag, arrows, little squares that came out of those tags, a little suitcase, camera, some tickets, blank rectangles, little birds. These are quite pretty. They're gorgeous. I love birds. And when I found these in my stash, I thought, right, I'll spend some time cutting them out. So I've got all sorts of colours in there. Don't get creased up with your leggies. Come on, be nice, go in. And then there was this little circle, almost like a fob watch almost. But it's just a circle with a tab at the top, so I can dress those up later on. But for now, these lovely pieces here, we've got time and today and hello and happy birthday. So as you can see, there's a lot in there. And when I was going through my room this morning, just sorting out a couple of little things, I found a sales magazine, and it had a picture of a printer, and on the printer had this lovely scenery with the mountain and the tree and, you know, fields and sky and all that sort of stuff. And I thought that it was just perfect for the word time. So I stuck it on and put it on the back of this little piece here. And in the same sales magazine or sales catalogue was a lady saying hello to a man. They're at the airport. So I thought that was a good one for there. So I just stuck it on her face and then cut around it. So, you know, those are 2 things that I've done with some of my die cuts. Quite proud of myself. Oh, look, there's the stamp set. Silly me. Okay, the company name is Ditto or Studio G, but these are Ditto. So they're really quite good stamps. They stamp out really well, as you can see. Okay, so I'll put those back where I had them before. Another way to use those little frames with the words underneath, I've put them onto different papers. As you can see, this was all floral. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that piece yet, whether I'm going to put a sticker like I've done on this one, or I'm really not quite sure. So that's still a work in progress. Now these I went into my scrapbook. Let me just pop that aside, because otherwise I'm going to confuse myself and wonder what I've shown you. When I was going through my scraps, I found this piece of lovely lavender card, and on top of it was the black piece. It was loose, and I thought, well, that was good planning, so that can go onto there. It's already bonded with some double-sided tape, so all I've got to do is just stick that into a journal somewhere, and it can be a pretty ornament with the hammock. And I've got a lady with her hands behind her head just resting, so that will go on the same page. But I thought that was quite just something that came into being. And these are paint cards, sample cards from America. Now, I'm wondering if I can see through there. No. Oh, here's one. I cannot remember who sent me, so I'm really sorry if it was you and you're watching this. I've loved working with them. But they are from Allen and Roth. They're in the States somewhere, or available at Lowe's. There you go. But they're a lovely big size. I have to admit, I've never been into our paint supplies and asked for colour swatches. But I thought I would go with stripes on all of these. So they all have stripes of different colours. And then I thought, okay, I've got these beautiful stickers. Let's put them onto here, go for an outing. And then I used my palette knife. I call them palette knife. I'm not sure what you would call them, but I call it a palette knife. And I got my Kindiglets, as in stickles, just poured some onto the back of it and then just scraped it all over the card, because I don't have a gold squirty thing. Squirty thing. Okay, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? You really do. You have to. Spray, spritz. I haven't got one of those in gold, so I compromised. But that was that one. And then there was this beautiful, I don't know what colour that is. It's in the yellow ranges anyway, but it's just, I like it. So that one had the pastel papers on it. So I thought, okay, well, let's put some little birds on it, a couple of little leaves, and the ladder with flowers. And spring scenery is really beautiful. The air is so fresh. And I really like that one. These are going into journals, or I might send them away to somebody. I'm not sure yet. And I'm afraid Doctor Who went red. And he's crooked. And he hasn't got a flashy sign on the top. But it still looks like it's a massive sticker, and it just fitted on there quite nicely with that one, just to bring it out a little bit. So lots of different pieces of paper and coffee dyed paper on the back. And I just wrote postcard and divided it down the middle. And once again, the glitz, I've just spread that all over the place with the palette knife. Now, little tags, I found these sitting around blank. They were not actually a craft colour, it's more a manila folder type colour. But they were just sitting around, so I thought, right, I'm going to do something with them straight away. So, little piece of ribbon stapled on, sticker, designer paper, left the blank at the back. And those two, that one has a bird on it, live and live, both blank. These are very simple to do. If you've got a fair supply of stickers and you don't know what to do with them, make tags. They're brilliant. They look, that one, I love that. I think that'll go into one of my journals. And there you go. Oh, no ribbon on that one. Naughty me. Okay, so let's put that clip back on them, because they can go into my completed tag box later when I finish showing you what I've done. Now, as well as the things I just showed you, in the die set were these lovely, lovely tags. There's the regular one that you see. Then there is an arch top, which is really quite different. I like that one. And then you have a little rick-racky type top, like that, with the little waves, serrations, those beautiful soft curved ones. Struck for words today. And then there's the normal one with just the four corners that are rounded. But they were in this die set as well. It was actually a journal set, and for the love of me, I cannot remember where I got it from. I know I was watching Nat Williams and she had one, and I thought I've got to have that. So it's one of the little thin journals. It's really quite a lovely die set. There's so many pieces to it. And with them, I decided to put some of my altered stamps on those three there. Now, I've got a lot of these to show you. Just getting out the rest of my little box. As you can see, I did a few. Just a few. My youngest daughter would say to me, "Mum, you're mass making again." Why? Because I have something in mind and I want to share them. And I'll show you that in just a minute. So what I did was stamped out an image, coloured it in, put it on a piece of plain cardstock or paper, then magazine, and then some designer paper. And I've got a halfway decent piece to go into a journal. You can use it as a tuck spot. You can use it as the tuck in itself. And these, I just went one step further and put them onto a tag so that they can have a hole in there and they can swing. You can do whatever you like with them. But I did a couple of each. I've got the bunny rabbit. I did lots of cameras because they were just stamping out so nicely. And flowers, hibiscus, and I don't know what could we call this one? Forget-me-not? Yeah, forget-me-not. Okay, get it? Okay, enough of that rubbish. Okay, so this is what I've been doing, and I thought I would share this with you in a little giveaway. Now, in this, on this little piece of paper here that I'm bringing to show you in a minute, in there is a number between 30 and 60. Now I'm going to write that on the outside so that I don't forget myself. Number between 30 and 60. If you would like what I'm going to show you next, you need to choose a number between 30 and 60 and write it down in the comments. And if I open this and it's your number, then you, or you're the closest one to it, you will get what I'm going to show you now. Leave that there, Ruth. All right. There is a little envelope of the coloured in stamps that will be in this. This is a little journal I made last year, and I came back to it a few days ago and I thought it needs something else on it. So I put the little ribbon, I've put some lovely pearls and lace there, and then I've gone through and added lace to just about every page. My tweezer. Okay, Stay Golden, I just stamped and put stickers in that. Not very many on that one. These are all vintage. I won't say ladies because there's a couple of girls in here as well. Dreams do come true. Stamps. Now this was made out of little envelopes that I had in surplus. A little piece of washi tape there, handmade, little piece of lace. The only places you can really write in this are on or in the little booklets or on the scraps of paper. Or you could put some journaling there if you wanted to. I will also put in some other bits and pieces from my video today, maybe one of the paint cards. I've got some things in there that I can share, and I've also got some things in my stash that I would love to share with you. There is lace there, even though you can't see it because it's blue. Almost matches that perfectly. But there's this piece of lace over here. Isn't she adorable? Make today great, and I think we can all take heed of that. Whatever day you're having, turn it round, make it great. Another little booklet in there. She's so pretty. And these two are just little scraps of paper that I've just put in there because I had them left over, and I thought, right, they've all got the same little piece in there. You could do some writing here and here, even on the back if you want to. So there is those two things for starters, and there will be more. So choose a number between 30 and 60 and write it down in the comments. Thank you so very, very much for watching. I'm going to just leave all these pretties here, and I will see you in the next video. Just thinking, today is the 2nd. I'll get this up this afternoon. So Monday 2. Let's do some quick calculations on the fingers here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th, which is Saturday. So you have about a week to respond to this. And I will close it on the 7th and draw it on the 7th as well. So, no. Yeah, it'll be closed on the 7th. So you have until the 6th. So that's 4 days. All right, my darlings, I will love and leave you. Good luck to whoever chooses the close number to my number. And I will see you later on. Bye-bye for now.